wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Season's greetings from Mlc Tv.
From the news desk, we promise to be objective, impartial, and up to the minute with breaking news, and also watch out for more exciting and entertaining educative programs come your way 2022. I am Fatima Yakub, Mlc TV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and all of the above. You will not regret partnering with us. Thank you.
I am Faith Abdul-Ghaffar from the Reporters Desk. We wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. You'll be expecting more of our reports from every angles of the world.
From the entertainment desk of Mlc TV, we promise to bring more exciting entertainment content your way come 2022. Thanks for believing in us. Thanks for staying with us throughout the 2021. Next year will be a bigger and better year. My name is Matthias Aidiji Peter, wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. One love. Viewers of Mlc TV, my name is Malik Jonah, always bringing you sport on Mlc TV. We promise you 2022 is going to be a big and sweet year. Sports updates back to back. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance.
I am Avoswahi Amodu, presenter of Young Parliament on Mlc TV. I thank you for being with us, and I promise 2022 will be a captivating and quintessential, with lots of young parliamentarians joining me on the set to talk about issues that emanate from national and state parliament. Let us do it better in 2022. From all of us in Mlc TV, I wish you a happy Christmas and a new year.
From all of us in Mlc TV, we thank all our subscribers and partners who have been with us since September 13, 2021, when we first launched our news daily. We appreciate you for believing in us. We also promise not to disappoint you in 2022. We can only get better. You will not regret partnering with us. We urge millions of people to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mlc TV, and to like our Facebook page, Mlc TV, to do business even better. We are Mlc TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Merry Christmas and New Year in advance from all of us.
One love.
Hello and welcome to Mlc TV News Hour. My name is Mono Balagobo and these are the headlines. We're in the final phase of campaign against insurgency, says Buhari. Governor Yahaya Bello felicitates with Christians, says Christmas celebration represents hope, love. Union Bank changes hand as core investors agree to sell 8.39% stake to Titan Trust Bank. And Park Geun-HYE, South Korea's ex-president, granted pardon. And now the details. President Muhammadu Buhari has addressed troops at the Air Force Base in Maiduguri, saying the entire nation remains grateful for the gallantry displayed in ensuring the gradual return of peace to the Northeast, while condoling with families that have lost loved ones and the wounded. He urged them to stay focused to achieve the strategic end state, which is the defeat of all adversaries and the restoration of an economically viable Northeast geopolitical zone and other parts of the country where the Nigerians are free to go about their activities without the fear of harassment. President Muhammadu Buhari assured families of soldiers who paid the supreme price for the nation and the injured that the federal government would cater for their needs, recognizing their sacrifices for all Nigerians. He assured that his administration would continue to work with all well-meaning stakeholders, including friendly nations, civil society, organizations, as well as other credible non-governmental organizations, to bring peace to all troubled areas across the nation. President Buhari expressed deep appreciation to the government of Borno State for its continuous cooperation with the federal government in multiple spheres. He also commended the Minister of Defense as well as the Chief of Defense Staff, service chiefs, and the heads of all other security agencies for forging a common front of collaboration and cooperation which continues to enhance operations. The Federal Executive Council meeting has approved 65.39 billion naira in foreign and local denominations to execute power projects in the country. The Minister of Power, Abubakar Aliyu, disclosed this to journalists at the State House at the end of an extraordinary meeting of Federal Executive Council presided over by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. He said the extraordinary session was to ensure the country begins 2022 on a clean slate in the area of electricity supply. Aliyu, who presented 16 memos which were all approved by the council, said Buhari regime had done more than its predecessors to ensure that Nigerians experience improved electric power supply. In another development, the NACON chairman Zikrullah Kunle Hassan at the event disclosed that the Federal Executive Council FEC has approved NACON's property development under the public-private partnership arrangement for commercial purposes. It was gathered that goodwill messages and accolades from stakeholders across the country greeted the announcement of the approval by NACON chairman. With the approval, NACON is on course to develop its properties into money-making ventures, dividends of which will strengthen the commission to depend less on federal government for funding. Additionally, the chairman explained that NACON will be able to subsidize Hajj for Nigerian intending pilgrims by the time all its properties become fully commercialized. The venture is expected to generate surplus revenue for NACON and federal government as well. The military and other security agencies, including the Nigerian Immigration Service, have intensified security within Abuja following a warning from the presidency over a planned attack by some terrorists during the Christmas holiday. The information, as contained in a letter dated December 23, 2021, entitled Terrorists Plan Attacks in Abuja, the immigration authorities informed its officers that the information on the impending attack was from the presidency. The letter, which was signed by the Land Border Patrol Commander Edwin Okoto on behalf of the Acting Comptroller General of Immigration Service, Idris Jere, stated that the terrorists were coming from Mali, one of whom possessed a diplomatic passport. The letter was addressed to all sector commanders and border patrol corps all over the country. They include those at the Seme, Idiri Ukuroko, Jibia, Ilela and borders, as well as immigration officers at the Muritala Mohammed International Airport, the Inamdi Azikiwe International Airport, the Malam Aminu Kano International Airport, amongst others. When contacted, the spokesperson for the NIS, Amos Okwo, confirmed the letter emanated from the service. He added that the service had put in place measures to prevent the proposed attack. Okwo said the letter is a normal intelligence we do issue across our formations. This is just happened to be in the public. There is no cause for alarm. The residents should not panic, assured the people that the needful is being done to avert the planned attack. The House of Representatives has begun the process of establishing a National Youth Service Corps Trust Fund to allow funding of schemes from various sources. The National Youth Service Corps Trust Fund Establishment Bill 2021 is currently waiting passage at the House. The proposed fund is to provide sustainable source of funds for the NYC, skill acquisition, training and provision of startup capital to core members, train and retrain the personnel of the NYC, develop camps and the NYC formations and provide facilities therein. It will also improve the general welfare of core members and personnel of the scheme and enhance their preparedness to effectively discharge their statutory duties of promotional national unity, integration, self-reliance, and accelerated development of the national economy. The proposed law will therefore provide a legal framework for management and control of the Special Intervention Fund established under Section 3 of the Act. The fund will be financed with a levy of 1% of the net profit of companies and organized private sector operating businesses in Nigeria, 0.2% of total revenue accruing to the nation account, and take-off grant and special intervention fund as may be provided by the federal, state and local governments of the Federation. Kogi State Governor YAHAYA Bello has felicitated with Christians in Kogi State and around the world on the occasion of the 2021 Christmas celebration, noting that as the season signifies hope for mankind, citizens should remain optimistic, believing that Nigeria's trying phase will not last for too long. In a statement issued by his Chief Press Secretary, Onogo Muhammad, the governor urged citizens to emulate God's love to mankind and replicate same to their neighbors during the season. Governor Bello also noted that although the holiday season was a good time to spend with family, friends and loved ones, sharing happiness, it should also be for sober reflections and a time of prayers for peace, unity and togetherness of our beloved country. He further expressed joy that citizens of the confluent state are able to witness yet another Christmas period, noting that despite several hurdles faced individually and collectively, God Almighty has ceaselessly shown his boundless mercy and love to mankind. He said Nigerians should not cease to preach the message of peace and good neighborliness as they set to enter the new year. He admonished that seasons such as this should not pass without people engaging in good gestures to the less privileged by sharing gifts and materials to the needy and being kind to everyone around them, noting that such acts would promote love and peaceful coexistence. Governor Bello, however, encouraged citizens to go about their celebrations peacefully without any fear, as the state had put modalities in place to guarantee citizens' safety before, during and after the holiday period, cautioning those with evil intentions to desist from such, as Kogi State was no ground for any form of criminality. Benue State government has flagged off the distribution of essential food items ahead of the Christmas celebrations to over 1 million internally displaced persons, IDPs, in several official and unofficial locations in the state. Performing the exercise at the premises of the Benue State Emergency Management Agency, SEMA, in Makurdi, on behalf of Governor Samuel Otom, the Executive Secretary of the agency, Dr. Emmanuel Shio, lamented that the state government was struggling with huge burden of providing for the IDPs. He explained that a total of 4,800 bags of rice, about 3,000 cartons of needles, 200 cans of 5 liters palm oil and 300 bags of salt will be distributed to the IDPs for now. He disclosed that the IDPs would also receive intervention from an NGO, the Church of Christ of the Latter-day Saints, who brought in bags of rice and gari for distribution in the various camps. According to him, we are taking the food intervention to the camps in Abegina, Dauda 1 and 3, Ukpam, Banjima and Ayim, including the newly created camp in Bajimba opposite Government Science School, known as Bajimba 2, Guma local government area. We are also going to Otese Uday, also in Guma local government. We will reach Gwa West local government area where we have 3 camps in Naka, Aundona and Agbabe. We have also sent the food items to the camps in Kwande local government area. We hope that we will expand and reach out to other areas because we have IDPs in Agutu local government area and we have them that were recently displaced in parts of Utukpo local government area as well. More stories right after the break. Don't leave the channel. We wish you a Merry Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Season's greetings from Mlc TV.
From the news desk, we promise to be objective, impartial, and up to the minute with breaking news, and also watch out for more exciting and entertaining educative programs come your way 2022. I am Fatima Yakub, Mlc TV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and all of the above. You will not regret partnering with us. Thank you.
I am Faith Abdul-Ghaffar from the Reporters Desk. We wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. You'll be expecting more of our reports from every angles of the world.
From the entertainment desk of Mlc TV, we promise to bring more exciting entertainment content your way come 2022. Thanks for believing in us. Thanks for staying with us throughout the 2021. Next year will be a bigger and better year. My name is Matthias Aidiji Peter, wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. One love.
Viewers of Mlc TV, my name is Malik Jonah, always bringing you sport on Mlc TV. We promise you 2022 is going to be a big and sweet year. Sports updates back to back. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance.
I am Avoswahi Amodu, presenter of Young Parliament on Mlc TV. I thank you for being with us, and I promise 2022 will be a captivating and quintessential, with lots of young parliamentarians joining me on the set to talk about issues that emanate from national and state parliament. Let us do it better in 2022. From all of us in Mlc TV, I wish you a happy Christmas and a new year.
From all of us in Mlc TV, we thank all our subscribers and partners who have been with us since September 13, 2021, when we first launched our news daily. We appreciate you for believing in us. We also promise not to disappoint you in 2022. We can only get better. You will not regret partnering with us. We urge millions of people to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mlc TV, and to like our Facebook page, Mlc TV, to do business even better. We are Mlc TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Merry Christmas and New Year in advance from all of us.
One love.
Glad to have you back. Ondo State Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu-San has urged the federal government to unbundle the exclusive list to allow states in the country develop. Akeredolu made the calls in his office while playing host to the officials of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, led by the Assistant Commander of Narcotics and Zonal Commander, NDLEA Zone J, Para Julius Barra. According to him, if our fiscal policy is not changed and what comes to state does not change, it will be difficult for states to help develop federal establishments in their domains. He, however, urged the NDLEA to partner with the state on the pathway towards cultivation of cannabis sativa for medical purposes. He said the strain of cannabis sativa at Ogbese in Ondo State is the best in the world, charging the agency to look towards sensitization of the public and the academic world to make it work. The agency decorated Akeredolu as the grand patron of war against drug abuse for Ondo Zonal Command. Akeredolu noted that the war against drug abuse is everyone's fight, adding that no government will support drug abuse. While noting that his push for controlled cannabis cultivation for medical purposes is not encouraging drug abuse, the governor noted that the economic benefits had now been reaped across the globe. Earlier, Bawa said his visit to the governor was occasioned because he has been posted to Ondo State as the zonal commander of NDLEA Zone J. Kebbi State Governor Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu has signed the state's 2022 budget of 189.2 billion naira into law. The governor had, on November 18, 2021, presented the budget proposal to the State House of Assembly for consideration and passage. He expressed delight that the budget has been passed almost at the same time the federal budget was passed by the National Assembly. Bagudu said these are milestones that we want Nigerians to appreciate. President Muhammadu Buhari had hitherto variously decried that one of his challenging periods was when the former National Assembly took over 6 months without passing the budget. However, there are now some tremendous improvements at both the National and State Assemblies, as that is now history. The chairman of the APC Governors Forum further noted that the State House of Assembly has always been equal to the task and has been up and doing always. Bagudu expressed delight that the Assembly had passed both the legislative and judicial autonomy laws. Meanwhile, Bagudu has promised to release over 4 billion naira for the payment of gratuities to retired workers. This money will be released in the next few days, but this will only be done when the required data of the beneficiaries is adequately streamlined, Bagudu added. He commended the various stakeholders, CSOs, NGOs, media, open government partners, and public service, especially the Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning, who led the preparations for the budget. The budget has been passed with little modifications, and this is a very significant measure. Even the state's industrial development plan will soon be ready and will soon be launched, Bagudu disclosed. The Speaker of the Imo State House of Assembly, Kennedy Ibe, has declared vacant the position of the member representing Ugo-Okpala State Constituency, Tochi Okere. The Speaker therefore asked the Independent National Electoral Commission to conduct a by-election to elect a new representative for the state constituency. The Speaker also suspended 3 lawmakers for what he called dereliction of duty. The suspended lawmakers are Author Egwin Ediato North, Ngozi Obuefuli Usu, and Obina Okwara Nkwere. At the last plenary, the Speaker said the sacking of Ugo-Okpala representative was in line with the House rules and the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He said that Okere had not attended plenaries up to 1/3 since he was inaugurated as a lawmaker in 2019. Ibe disclosed that the House Register indicated that the sacked lawmaker only attended plenaries 29 times in 2019, 14 times in 2022, and had not attended any plenary in 2021, 14 times in 2020, and had not attended any plenary in 2021. The Speaker also disclosed that the Parliament had received 2 petitions from Ugo-Okpala, urging the Assembly to declare the seat vacant on the basis of non-performance. A former governor of Imo State and senator representing Imo West, Rochas Okorocha, has asked youths to stop venting their anger on traditional rulers because of failure of governance in the state. Okorocha, who spoke at Eziama Obiere in Ekwere local government area of the state during the burial service of Jemima Nwosu, mother of his son-in-law Uche Nwosu, said Imo is bleeding because of insecurity. Instead of taking violent approach, Okorocha asks youth to wait till 2023 and vote out bad governance through an electoral process. Okorocha, who wept, said this was not the same state he governed for 8 years and had handed over in 2019. He said 6-7 governors could not attend the funeral rites because of the insecurity in the state. Okorocha said he wants to appeal to the youth to stop venting their anger of bad governance by killing innocent citizens, that this is not the Imo he used to know. The Zamfara Commissioner for Women and Children Affairs, Rabi Shinkafi, has resigned her appointment to take up another commissionership appointment in Imo. Shinkafi told journalists in Gusau that she is immensely grateful to Governor Bello Matawale and his wife Aisha Matawale for their kindness to her and for giving her the opportunity to serve Zamfara in different capacities. Shinkafi added that she has a perfect and cordial relationship with the governor and his wife. She considered them as her family and they were in the picture of her going to Imo. Both Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo and Matawale discussed it as fellow All Progressive Congress governors. Union Bank changes hand as core investors agree to sell 89.39% stake to Titan Trust Bank. The board of Union Bank of Nigeria PLC notified the NGX and Securities Exchange Commission that its investors Union Global Partners Limited, Atlas Mara Limited and other shareholders have reached an agreement with Titan Trust Bank Limited to divert their shareholding to Union Bank to TTB. In a statement in Lagos, the management of the bank said the agreement, which is subject to regulatory approvals and other financial conditions, will upon completion transfer 89.39% of Union Bank's issued share capital to TTB. Commenting on the transaction, Union Bank Chairman Beatrice Hamza Bassi said, on behalf of the board, congratulated all the parties involved in reaching this phase of the transaction. She said that the board looks forward to supporting the next steps to ensure a seamless completion of the process following regulatory approvals. In his remarks, the chairman Titan Trust Bank, Tunde Lemo, said the board of Titan Trust Bank and our stakeholders are delighted as this transaction marks a key step for Titan Trust in its strategic growth journey and propels the institution to the next level. You are still watching MLC TV News. We'll continue in a moment.
It's Christmas season and it's time to celebrate our children and our loved ones. As Big Brothers Hotel, in collaboration with Lady Himma, the King's Ambassador, presents Christmas Children Party. Are you celebrating here in Lokoja? Hurry now and bring your kids for a fun-filled festive season. Date, 26 December 2021. Venue, Big Brothers Hotel, opposite Barracks, Lokoja, Kogi State. Time, 12 noon prompt. For your information and reservation, call 0903-5024-091. Again, 0903-5024-091. VVIP kills 1,500. VIP 1,000. Regular 500. Bring your children and you'll never regret bringing them to this ever first edition of Big Brothers Hotel's Christmas Children's Party. Come one, come all.
Glad to have you back. A pipeline explosion was reported on Friday in Lagos at Isale Odo Lasso Road in Alimosho local government area of the state. Although no casualties seems to have been reported, as the explosion appears to have been contained. According to news agency in Nigeria, the incident was confirmed by the acting coordinator, Southwest Zonal Office of the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, Ibrahim Farinloye, in a statement issued in Lagos. Farinloye said the explosion was caused by the collapse of a 330 kV line which occurred within the axis earlier in the day. Farinloye said the collapsed high-tension line from a wind power plant Ikorodu supplies electricity to Ikeja West, which falls under the operational network of Ikeja Electric. He said the electricity cable collapse led to sparks, and the sparks got to spill petrol around the area, which led to the pipeline getting fire and subsequent explosion. The pipeline corridor have been known to have spillage often due to activities of vandals. He noted that the fire was still raging but did not pose any threat to lives of property. He confirmed that NNPC safety officials arrived at the swampy location to put out the fire. Farinloye also confirmed that officials of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps were already on ground monitoring the situation, adding that officials of Ikeja Electric PLC was trying to isolate the 330 kV line, having been informed of the development. This is not the first time that such an incident is happening in the local government and its axis. He recalled that in October 2020, a tragic gas explosion occurred at the densely populated Kandos Road, Baruwa, Ipaja, Ayobo at Alimosho local government area, with about 13 reported casualties, several people injured, and destruction of properties worth millions of naira. And on foreign news, South Korean President Moon Jae-in has pardoned former President Park Geun-HYE, who was serving a 22-year prison term for vast corruption scandal. The 69-year-old was convicted of abuse of power and coercion in 2018 after she was impeached. She was her country's first democratically elected leader to be forced from office. Park has been hospitalized 3 times this year due to chronic shoulder and lower back pain. Local reporters said Park, who was among the beneficiaries of Moon's special amnesty for the new year, had been placed on the list due in part to her poor health. The announcement has come as a surprise as President Moon Jae-in had previously ruled out a pardon. South Korea's first female prime minister, Han Myung-suk, who served a 2-year prison sentence from 2015 to 2017 for bribery, was also exonerated by the government on Friday. U.S. officials have said talks could take place in January on Russia's troop build-up near Ukraine after President Vladimir Putin announced he was hopeful of a meeting in Geneva. The Russian leader has demanded immediate guarantees on the future of NATO to diffuse the crisis. Putin said at his annual press conference that the ball is in their court. They have to give them some response. He has threatened military measures but denies planning to invade Ukraine. Ukraine's security officials say more than 100,000 Russian troops have been sent close to its borders, and the U.S. has threatened Putin with sanctions like none he's never seen if Ukraine comes under attack. Senior White House officials declined to respond to the Russian president's core demands that NATO abandon all military activity in Eastern Europe and not admit Ukraine as a member, although both appear to be non-status. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said although there had been no final agreement on diplomatic talks, the U.S. was working towards them and looking forward to them. UK Foreign Secretary Liz Truss said she welcomed the fact that Moscow had signaled it is willing to enter talks in January, but warned any Russian attack would be met with sanctions that would hit Russia's economy. And in sports, CAF Champions League champions Al Ahly have beaten Raja Casablanca to win their second consecutive CAF Super Cup under Pitso Mosimane. In the 13th minute, right back Abdullah Matkal led Raja Casablanca's counter-attack. Matkal then crossed the ball inside the penalty area and found Zamalek Loni Hamid Haddad, who smashed it into the back of the net. Apart from the goal, neither side created any clear-cut chances in remaining minutes of the first half. Mohamed Magdi Asfa had Reds' first chance in the 65th minute with a powerful long-range effort, but it was caught by the goalkeeper. Then in the 82nd minute, Mohamed Sharif played a brilliant through ball to Pasitao, but the South Africans' effort went wide. It was a battle of supremacy between two neighboring queens, Confluence Queens of Kogi and Edo Queens, at the Confluence Stadium, Lokoja, in the Week 3 game of the Nigerian Women Professional League. It was one match that drew the likes of the Secretary to the State Government, Ayuade Folashade Arike, the State Commissioner for Education, Wemi Jones, Permanent Secretary, State Ministry of Youth and Sports, and a host of other dignitaries who were treated to a top-quality football. Even though both teams shared the spoils, the Godwin Obaseki girls began the game on a good note, spraying passes with precision and causing positional dislocation for the host. The Edo girls came into the game well motivated and kept piling pressure, creating lots of chances but couldn't convert in front of goal. The defense of Confluence Queens was, however, unyielding as it continued to soak pressures after pressure until the 17th minute when it could no longer contain the onslaught, hence conceded an infringement in the vital area, resulting in an inward off penalty. Ogbonna Akudu converted with a well-struck spot kick to give the Benin Queens the much-deserved lead. In a chat with newsmen after the match, Coach Wemimimo Matthew of Edo Queens ruled the missed scoring chances by her team and promised to work more on the team's goal-scoring ability to improve on the performance of the team as the league progresses. She, however, bemoaned the deplorable state of the pitch and pleaded for urgent attention to make it more friendly and manageable. In his remarks, the Confluence Queens, Gafar Bashiru Laidi, conceded the match was keenly contested but praised the resilience of the girls to salvage a point. Laidi lamented the team's approach in the first half, which gave away the penalty, and ensured that the team would continue to work on its lapses for optimal performance in the league. And now on entertainment, YouTube stars and charity campaigners Lad Baby have claimed the UK's Christmas #1 single for a record-breaking 4th year in a row. Sausage Rolls for Everyone, the duo's collaboration with Ed Sheeran and Sir Elton John, hit top spot on Friday. Lad Baby have now surpassed the Beatles and Spice Girls as the act with the most consecutive Christmas #1s. Mark and Roxanne Hoyle's annual Sausage Roll team singles raised funds for the Trussell Trust's Food Bank charity. It means so much to us, and thank you so much for all the support, positivity and love that has been given to us over the last 4 years, they said. The Nottinghamshire couple first topped the chart in 2018 with We Built This City, a cover of Starship's 1985 hit, followed by I Love Sausage Rolls, their take on the Arrows Joan Jett's I Love Rock and Roll, and last year by Don't Stop Me Eating, a cheeky version of Johnny's beloved power ballad. This year's effort was also a cover, but of slightly different nature. The couple hooked up with Ed Sheeran and Sir Elton to rework their new Christmas tune, Merry Christmas, which was only released 3 weeks ago. The pop superstars even appeared in the video, while Sheeran teamed up with the Hoyles to help distribute meal parcels at the Waveney Food Bank in Suffolk earlier this week. With that combination of smart PR and public goodwill, the Lad Baby song has duly replaced Sheeran and Sir Elton John's original #1 just in time for Christmas. In the process, they have become the first score the 4 Christmas #1s in a row and have tied with the Beatles as the act with the most Christmas #1s overall. And that is our package on the news today. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel and to listen and to watch our news. Like our Facebook page MLC TV, Instagram MLC TV 2021, and Twitter at MLC TV. For your advert placement, please call the numbers now displayed on your screen. Merry Christmas. I am Mono Balagubo. Thanks for watching.